Hey guys, and welcome back for another Trustfire flashlight review. This one is a bit less special than the last one I reviewed, but still they asked me if I want to have a look at it, and I said yeah, why not. It's the E6. It's a zoomable magnetic flashlight up to 1500 lumen, USB-C rechargeable, powered by a 21700 battery. So there's already quite some info printed on the back. Well, they say USB-C charging function, magnet built-in, battery indicator, intelligent temperature control, low voltage warning, and reverse polarity protection. 1 meter drop resistance, waterproof according to IPX4, maximum beam distance 550 meters. 75,625 candela. Excluding the battery, it weighs 132.2 grams. It has a length of 138 millimeters and a diameter of 38 millimeters, probably on the head. So we'll open the box up, see what we get. So I already took out the battery protection. Can also take off the note. Then we have USB-C charging cable, a lanyard, spare O-ring, the manual in different languages, and of course the light. So we have the USB-C port that sits underneath this cover. Not a big fan of those as they tend to wear off or break off. I prefer to have it somewhere hidden, or just don't add it because you don't need it. We'll open up the light. Threads one smooth, so you see we have a magnet in the tail cap. That's always nice. You can also take it out if you want. We have a Trustfire battery, 21700 with 4000 milliamps. This is the zoom function. You can't take the rest of the tube off. You can just screw the bezel off. Take out the lens. And here you have a look on the LED. We'll have a look in the manual if we find out which LED type it is. Insert the battery. So it's nicely machined. It's a low budget brand, but still pretty nicely machined. So we have the electronic side switch on the side. If you push the button, you have the battery indicator. Long press turns the light on. Short presses cycles you through the different modes. Long press turns the light off again. If you press the button for a bit longer from the off state, you go to strobe. And here you see the zoom function. The zoom is working quite nice. I'm not the biggest fan of zoom lights, as I prefer to have a flutter and a thrower always with me, but a lot of people really like the zoom function. You can take off the battery clip. I will not do that. I think that's pretty much everything that I can show you about the user interface. Now we have a closer look at the manual itself. So the light has memory mode that I have not showed you before. You can also lock the light with double click. Then it blinks, will not turn on. Another double click to unlock the light. So that's pretty nice. You can have a look if it will also tail cap log out, but I don't think so. No, so it has no tail cap logout. Then it's really important to have the logout function. For the different indicators of the status, battery status indicator, so we have green means 80 to 100%, yellow 30 to 80, red 15 to 30, and flashing red means 5 to 15, so time to switch the battery or go to a bright place so that you don't get lost in the dark. Moonlight mode is 2.5 lumen, so that's pretty nice that they included such a low moon mode. Then we have 135 lumen, 450 lumen, 1500, and also for the strobe 1500. So I will now charge up the flashlight and then measure it in my ulbrichtball, and we will see each other outside for the beam shots. Hey guys, we are in the forest with the Trustfire E6 in the brightest mode with 1500 lumen, completely defocused. Defocused I measured 260 lumen, focused I measured 1100 lumen. As you can see, we have a pretty nice beam distance. The focus runs quite smooth. I will now cycle through the different modes. So this is the lowest mode with 2.5 lumen, which I measured with 2.18 lumen in the defocused mode and 0.5 in the focused mode. So I don't know how accurate my ulbrichtball is with the focus function, but I always measured a bit less than indicated. This is the 135 lumen mode, which I measured with 116 lumen defocused and 28 focused. Then the 450 lumen mode, which I measured with 385 defocused and 93 focused. And then the brightest mode that I already showed to you. So for the price of the flashlight, you get a nice light. It's a good beginner light, or for kids I will probably give it to my son, who will be really enjoying the focus mode. I'm not a big fan of focusing flashlights, but in some cases it can be really useful. I hope you liked this video. If you have any questions regarding the flashlight, don't hesitate and put them in the comment section. And as always, I would really like if you would subscribe to my channel and hit the thumbs up button. See you soon guys, bye bye.